Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're cracking open the vault of Hollywood's Hall of Shame, because we're diving headfirst into the top 10 biggest jerks in Tinseltown history. Forget red carpets and charming smiles, we're ripping back the velvet curtain to expose the arrogant egos, entitled outbursts, and downright despicable behavior. So let's see together. Sean Penn was born on August 17, 1960, in Santa Monica, California, USA. Rising to fame in the 80s, Penn gained a reputation for his aggressive and confrontational behavior. He was known for his volatile temper and involvement in multiple physical altercations. One of his most infamous incidents occurred in 1987 when he assaulted a photographer. Penn's aggressive tendencies and clashes with the paparazzi and media contributed to his reputation as one of Hollywood's biggest jerks. However, it's worth noting that Penn has also been involved in humanitarian efforts and political activism, showcasing a different side of his personality. Chevy Chase, born on October 8, 1943, in New York City, New York, USA, was a prominent comedian and actor during the 70s and 80s. While he was highly talented, his difficult personality and clashes with coworkers often overshadowed his success. Chase was notorious for his arrogance and condescending behavior on the sets of various projects. He had strained relationships with many cast members and was known to be dismissive and rude. Despite his reputation, Chase has also had successful moments in his career, including his work on Saturday Night Live and iconic roles in movies like Caddyshack and National Lampoon's Vacation. Marlon Brando was born on April 3, 1924, in Omaha, Nebraska, USA. As a legendary actor, his career spanned several decades, and during the 70s and 80s, he developed a reputation for being difficult to work with. Brando was often described as temperamental, unprofessional, and demanding on film sets. He would frequently challenge directors and improvise his lines, causing tensions with fellow cast members. Despite his behavior, Brando's immense talent and iconic performances in movies like The Godfather and A Streetcar Named Desire secured his status as one of the greatest actors in Hollywood history. Burt Reynolds was born on February 11, 1936, in Lansing, Michigan, USA. He was a charismatic and popular actor in the 70s and 80s. While he had a successful career, Reynolds was known for his egotistical behavior and a tendency to belittle others. He often clashed with directors and fellow cast members. Reynolds' arrogance and diva-like behavior occasionally overshadowed his talent. However, it's important to note that Reynolds also had moments of vulnerability and displayed his comedic chops in movies like Smokey and the Bandit and Boogie Nights. William Shatner was born on March 22, 1931, in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He gained significant fame for his portrayal of Captain James T. Kirk in the original Star Trek series in the 60s and continued his career during the 70s and 80s. Shatner's reputation as a jerk was primarily due to his self-centered and demanding behavior. He was known for causing conflicts on set and creating a challenging working environment. However, it's worth noting that Shatner's larger-than-life personality and diva-like tendencies also contributed to his popularity and cult following among fans of Star Trek. Despite the controversies surrounding him, Shatner has had a long and enduring career in television and film. Klaus Kinsky was born on October 18, 1926, in Sopot, Poland. He was a German actor who became known for his intense and eccentric performances during the 70s and 80s. Kinsky was notorious for his explosive and unpredictable behavior on and off the set. He had a reputation for being difficult to work with, frequently clashing with directors and co-stars. Kinsky's reputation as a jerk was further solidified by his autobiography, in which he documented his tumultuous personal life and abusive behavior. Despite his flaws, Kinsky's talent and captivating performances in films like Aguirre, The Wrath of God and Nosferatu the Vampire have left a lasting impact on cinema. Faye Dunaway was born on January 14, 1941, in Bascom, Florida, USA. She was a highly acclaimed actress who rose to prominence during the 70s and 80s. While Dunaway was known for her talent and beauty, she also developed a reputation for being difficult to work with. She was described as demanding and perfectionistic, often clashing with directors and co-stars. Dunaway's behavior on the set of the film Mommy Dearest, 1981, became infamous, with reports of her being demanding and abusive towards the crew. Despite her reputation, Dunaway's performances in films like Bonnie and Clyde and Network garnered critical acclaim and earned her Academy Award recognition. Shelley Duvall was born on July 7, 1949, in Houston, Texas, USA. She was an actress known for her distinctive appearance and quirky roles during the 70s and 80s. While Duvall was beloved by audiences, she struggled with mental health issues that often affected her behavior on set. She was known for being highly anxious and demanding, which sometimes caused conflicts with directors and co-stars. Duvall's challenging behavior was particularly evident during the production of The Shining, where her strained relationship with director Stanley Kubrick became well-known. Despite her difficulties, Duvall showcased her talent and earned critical acclaim. Joan Crawford was born on March 23, 1904, in San Antonio, Texas, USA. She was a glamorous and iconic actress who had a long and successful career spanning several decades, including the 70s and 80s. Crawford's reputation as a jerk stems from her demanding and controlling nature. She was known for her meticulous attention to detail and high standards, often clashing with directors, co-stars, and crew members. Crawford's behavior behind the scenes was infamous, and numerous anecdotes highlighted her diva-like tendencies. Despite her reputation, Crawford's talent and charisma made her one of the biggest stars of her time, and her performances in films like Mildred Pierce and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane remain legendary.
I think that's a very personal, beautiful thing which should belong at home.
Richard Burton was born on November 10, 1925, in Pontrydyffryn, Wales. He was a highly regarded actor known for his charismatic presence and powerful performances during the 70s and 80s. However, Burton had a reputation for being difficult to work with due to his excessive drinking and tumultuous personal life. His volatile behavior often affected his professionalism on film sets, leading to strained relationships with directors and co-stars. Despite his reputation as a jerk, Burton's talent and performances in films like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and Equus earned him multiple Academy Award nominations and cemented his status as one of the great actors of his time. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a new video. I post new videos every day, so you'll always have something new to watch. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I hope you'll come back and watch more of my videos soon.